Greetings, YouTube. The Doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons & Dragons. And today on the Doctor Spell Prognosis, we're talking about the spell Divination. We're giving this spell a B+. This is not really a combat spell, even though it does cast one action. But we are giving it a B+ because it has some important features that we're going to talk about. But first, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. All right, Divination is a 4th level spell that is usable by clerics, Circle of the Land, Forest, Druids, don't ask me why, Circle of the Land, Grassland Druids. Don't ask me why. That Circle of the Land Druid subclass has so many wonky spells that it can cast that, again, they just decided to put this in there, not sure why. Particularly Grassland and Forest, not sure why those have anything to do with Divination. And it's kind of like Wizard versus Sorcerer. Should the spell be on the Wizard list? Should the spell be on the Sorcerer list? Why is one on the other one and not that one? So, alright, so this is a 4th level spell. It takes one action to cast it. I'm not really sure why that is, but it is a ritual spell, which means if the cleric prepares it, it doesn't take a slot. So you can cast this as many times as you want with an asterisk, and we're going to talk about that kind of exception, the rule to the exception. So it is a ritual, so it's not going to take you anything. Range of self, verbal, somatic, and material component, which is stuff worth 25 gold pieces. So it does have a cost. However, if you are a character who can cast this spell, which means you're minimum of a 7th level, then you should have 25 gold pieces to cast this every time you want. So your magic and an offering puts you in contact with a god or a god's servants. So you should probably be calling your god if you are a cleric. You ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. Specific activity within a week. The GM or God, or your God, offers a truthful reply. But it doesn't mean it's one that you're going to understand. So let's put it that way. The reply might be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen, which they all have flavors, elements, slices of truth in them, no lies, but you may not understand what the DM is going to tell you. The spell doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as the casting of additional spells or the loss or gain of a companion. I'm not sure why they put that in there. If you know why they put that in there, put it in the comments below. But if you cast Augury after this, or Wheel or Woe from the Druid, then that could affect the outcome of what's going to happen even more. So it is the outcome, the predicted future for what's going to happen until the point that the spell gets cast. And then anything else that happens after that might change the outcome is not going to be predicted by this spell. If you cast the spell 2 or more times, that means the second time you cast it, before finishing your next long rest, there is a cumulative 25% chance for each casting after the first that you get a random reading. The GM makes this roll in secret, and random really means a lie. That's what that means. So, and you don't know if it's the truth or not, and you don't know if it failed. So the second time you cast the spell before a long rest, 25% chance to get that random answer. Then in the third time you cast the spell, it's a 50% chance. The fourth time is a 75% chance, and the fifth time is a 100% chance. So you probably should only be casting this spell once every long rest. So how do you use this spell? Well, I've seen this spell used for, when the players are stuck. I've seen a guy that I played a cleric with, and he pulled this spell out a lot to kind of figure out which direction we need to go. I've seen it used, the DM has used this spell with NPCs. I have used this spell with NPCs to help guide the players in a particular direction, to give a hook and to a hook, line, and sinker to a story. So not to railroad the players, but to kind of oomph them into a certain direction. If the players want more knowledge about something that they're going to do in the next 7 days, this is a good spell to ask. You get to ask a single question, and players can, I've seen them write these questions out with lots of commas and things in them, so there's not parts to questions though, but as long as you can fit it in one sentence, it should be all right. And basically about any goal, event, or activity. More, I've seen that happen for more answers to things. So could ask about weaknesses. You could ask about strengths. You could ask about vulnerabilities of something you're going up against. Those are all really important things. If you know that you're going to do something in 7 days and it's only going to take you 3 days to get there, why not cast the spell a couple of times and figure it out? All right, that's what I got for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.